Take a marker, black phone review, guys. Let's get right to it. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D. Calling Ryan 680.
I'm Angela Caladian.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. We bring the movie world right into your ears, devices. Thank you for making us a part of your day. And wow, what a way to come back. We just came back from vacation, ladies and gentlemen. So be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe button, guys. We are catching up on the world of movies right now that we did miss here at the Alamo City Movie Talk Studios, coming at you from San Antonio, Texas, guys. Let's get right to it. This is our review of The Black Phone. Now, The Black Phone is Ethan Hawke's only villain character that he's ever done before, and wow, I was anticipating this movie to be such a great film and such a crazy thriller here, and it was so much so. I love this movie so much. This movie gave me chills, and that's the thing too, because people were asking on I remember people comments, they were just like, was this a horror movie? I said no, not necessarily. It didn't feel like a horror movie. Maybe it did from the trailers, but after watching this movie, this is not technically a horror, I would say.
I mean, aspects of it, sure.
I mean, I would say it's more like a blood. I would say more like a thriller, maybe in that. I mean, it's gonna have the horror. It has the horror elements.
I would say what makes it would be like the supernatural elements, which
you
obviously get from the trailer, you know.
Yeah.
Overall, I enjoyed it. I didn't think he would be as good as the villain, the killer, the bad guy, as I thought he would be. But man, it just proves how he can just act, and it's just those subtle things. Like, he's not over the top bad guy.
Definitely.
It's those small little nuances that he does, even though his face is behind a mask most of the time.
Exactly.
He still finds a way to portray this sinister, evil person through it all, and I really enjoyed that.
And see, here's the thing. Here's the idea. You know, this is description reads, after being abducted by a child killer, locked in a soundproof basement, 13-year-old boy starts receiving calls on a disconnected phone from the killer's previous victims. Now, I thought we were going to get a little bit more deeper into that, but I'm kind of happy we did it at the same time, because this story wasn't necessarily about the supernatural in here.
It wasn't about, like you say, the supernatural. It wasn't about previous victims.
No.
It was about the main kid,
Finney, the
main villain, Ethan Hawke's character. And, there's some supporting characters I loved. Finney's sister.
Oh, man, yes, Gwen. Oh, my God. She was so great. I loved how she was just so intertwined with just sticking up for herself. And she was, fearless? She was fearless. We didn't get to see the mother in this movie, because they do mention a little bit of her. But I can almost guarantee to a sense maybe she was just like her mom in that context. But furthermore into it, we really fall for these characters. I fall in love with the characters. I really do, each and every single one of them. We see different aspects of just a child. Like, these child actors are such phenomenal actors and actresses. They really were, and they were just so good. It felt so real, and I'm happy. That was my major concern, is that how is a serial killer like this expected to be around our time, or at least I thought it was going to be around our time, but knowing it's 1987, if I'm not mistaken here, so I'm on board for it. Knowing that it's 1987 and all that stuff, it makes it more realism there. This movie's directed by Scott Derrickson, who's also directed the very first Doctor Strange, the Exorcism of Emily Rose. So knowing that we have these little horror elements here, it really shapes the whole movie into itself, and it really captures the whole essence of just the whole thrillerness of it, and it feels great. It really does.
Explain the characters. Makes sense on why what happens. How the spiritual connection between past victims happens with current victims. That makes sense, how they set it up. It didn't have to be a big old elaborate story. It was just small parts here and there. You can pick it up as an audience member real quickly.
Yes,
and
definitely.
It makes sense. And I liked the direction it went. Like, it wasn't too crazy complicated. It was a very streamlined story of beginning, middle, end. And I think really the performance from the actors and actresses really made it such a good film.
Ethan Hawke was such a phenomenal actor in here. He played it so well done. I mean, God, he is so great. I mean, we saw a bit of that villain role that we saw in Moonlight, and we saw him as a cult leader there, and we saw exactly where his shape could really form here. His acting skills, because again, though, he's always played the villain. Not to say he's not good at it. He's great at it. I mean, I loved him in Sinister. He's always plays the good guy. And so furthermore into this, it just, you really go into the whole realm of like Blumhouse. That opening scene, that opening logo now of Blumhouse shows Halloween in the background, knowing that they're trying to build maybe a horror universe for themselves. It kind of feels that way with that opening Blumhouse Productions thing.
But and if anyone could do it, it'd be Blumhouse.
I mean, it really can be. I mean, I feel like they could really connect on that level here because of all the stuff they've done so far, all these real nostalgic real random horror movies that they've really done, and they've exceeded, surprised me as well. They're becoming a studio to where they really surprised the heck out of me, almost to a sense, almost I'm not that same level, of course not that same level, but of A24 as well. But yeah, I'm excited to see what more of this we're gonna see, of these actors and actresses, more Ethan Hawke, of course, we know and love and everything. And yeah, I mean, these kids, we're going to see them years from now, in a year from now, in another film or another project, hopefully, and we could see them really have that on their resume. Like, we were on the Black Phone, everyone loved it. I know critics are critics are enjoying it.
We see it happen now. Like, I know it's not comparable because it's a show, but like how Stranger Things, super young actors and actresses. Yeah. Now they're grown up. Now they've all kind of branched out into their own kind of thing. Yeah. I feel like the same is for this. They have the talent to do it.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
I can't wait to see them in the future. See what else they can, be part
excited.
Of. And I gotta say, overall, I really enjoyed this film a lot more than I thought I would. I really did. Didn't need a lot of like special effects or anything. It was just good old plain acting, and I really like that.
Good thrills here. I mean, we did get a little a little ghost of the kids and everything. But yeah, again, goes the supernatural of it. But I really did love it. I enjoyed this movie. If you have not already, I'm pretty sure you have. Be sure to check out this movie, guys, at a theater near you. Check it out, guys. Ratings. Actually, was this a film? I'm gonna say yes. This is fun that we needed. Of course, I wanted this movie. I've been waiting for this movie, and there goes my cat. So the ratings, 1 out of 10. 10 being the highest. What are you gonna give this rating?
I would give it a solid 8, just because I feel like the story was done so simply.
Yeah, good.
And the actors and actresses did such a phenomenal performance, all of them.
Definitely.
That it was a great film for me, start to finish.
Yeah.
And there was no dull moments for me. Mm-hmm. There was no things I wish I would have done differently.
Same.
So it was a very, very solid film, in my opinion.
Same. Yeah, I'm going to have to give this a solid 8, guys, as well, because I really did love Ethan Hawke in here. I mean, I wanted to see more of that, though. That was my only concern. I wanted to see more of him being, if it had different personalities, or if he was just pure evil, or if he was just insane,
it's definitely open to interpretation. Because
it definitely is. Yeah,
the mask are.
It looks like the the mask symbolize what character he's being at that moment. And again, though, it almost felt like it was kind of going not that realm, but like that James McAvoy movie where he plays multiple personalities.
Split, yeah.
Split, there you go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and so like something like Split, almost to the context, but instead of, the personalities just coming out, he wears a mask that symbolizes each one. Again, I really want to see a little bit more than that, a little bit more Ethan Hawke. But again, it is what it is. I really enjoyed this movie. I really had a great experience with this movie, guys. Be sure to check this movie once again in the theater near you. If you haven't already, check out other videos, guys. We do recommend this movie as a horror film, as a horror/thriller film,
or even a thriller. I mean,
I felt more thrills than horror. Again, that's just my opinion. If we would have got more violence, I would have considered it a horror movie. More blood, I would have considered it a horror movie.
Yeah, I didn't think it needed that.
No, it didn't. But in that context, I probably would have considered it more, leaned it towards that. But yeah. All right, guys. Once again, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan 680.
I'm Angela Cadian.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Thank you for making us a part of your day. And as always, stay safe, San Antonio. Catch you later, guys. Peace.